Fef, I'm back. I know you had some guest commentators. I had to step in for the main event. The man himself is on his way out here. Two-time cutting-edge champion, Mario Andrew Crivello.
When you hear the Billy Squire hit, there's only one thing that could be happening in the proving ground. Mario Andrew Crivello on the way to the ring. As of late, the only real question is the rest of the Perfect Addiction in tow or not?
From my vantage point, I can't tell.
You are absolutely correct. Mario Andrew Crivello, the only repeat champion in the history of PGP, capturing the cutting edge belt twice.
In this company's now starting 3-year history, no one's ever done it. No one. There's no other two-time champions, not tag team champions, not franchise champion. Some say that Jason Kincaid, mostly Mario Andrew Crivello, it was a fluke that he lost the belt in the first place.
Well, he's about to capture another tiny piece of history because Mario Crivello is also about to become the first participant in a champion versus champion match here in the Proving Ground.
Well, that's what Crivello signed up for when he came to the Proving Ground. The guy looked at the brass and said, I want to make history. Like, I want people to know who MAC is when I'm done in this company. He is the best kept secret possibly in the Midwest. Don't let his cocky, brash attitude fool you. The man can get it done in the ring, and he, quite frankly, usually has a plan B, right?
A plan B, C, and D usually, quite frankly. But of all the battles that Mario Crivello has fought, of all the game plans he's had to formulate, of all the opportunities he's attempted to seize, this one tonight, he may be out over his skis just a little bit tonight. He may have bitten off just a tiny bit more than he could chew. He has called out the franchise champion himself, the huge, the powerful, the scary as hell, Dirty Jake Dirden.
I'm shaking right now, and the man is on the other side of the ring from me. I never know when he's gonna lose it. He's quite frankly an insane individual. Mario Crivello has to have a plan. Like you said, he has plan A, B, C, and D. He would have not came out here and challenged a madman and not had a plan.
There's nothing Crivello would love, covet, desire more than to be a double champion. He's got backup. He's got smarts. He's a man that seizes opportunity whenever he can get it. But we're talking about Jake Dirden, a man that chased down our last champion, Rough Crossing, for an entire year. A man that left a wake of destruction in his path, single-mindedly pursuing a goal to become the franchise champion. And here he is with that belt. He's not going to give it up easy.
No, and you know Crivello wants the bragging rights to say he's the man because he has 2 belts, and he wants to basically ruin Blake Steele's dreams of getting Jake Dirden in the ring another time, this time for the franchise belt. He gets the title shot next month. Crivello wants to make it for his franchise title. You got to know Blake Steele is looking at this match closely. And does he have a favorite? Because he's already lost to Crivello once before. The man came with the plan. He beat Blake Steele. And it set off a year of losing. A year losing.
As many wins as Blake Steele has in his career, and in the Proving Ground in particular, both men in this match have beaten him.
They both hold victories over Blake Steele, and that's a big freaking deal.
So either way the chips fall, whether the unthinkable happens and we have Mario Crivello with 2 belts,
it will flip PGP upside down. Upside down. If this man and the Perfect Addiction are walking around with the two main straps in this place, which they could have all the belts by March. If Crivello wins this and becomes champion, the Perfect Addiction, I'm breaking the news right here, are aired in the tag team title tournament, which we haven't talked about that much tonight. In March, they could be holding all the gold.
Talk about the straw that would stir the drink. Holy cow. All the cards and the...
That's a good-looking straw when you talk about the straw that stirs the drink, Lucy Mendez, because you know, since Mom, the mob boss, there hasn't been a more powerful woman anywhere getting what she wants.
PGP champion, franchise champion, Dirty Jake Dirden in there with Mr. Nice, the Dirden Whisperer. But that's some backup, but that's not the kind of backup that Mario Crivello comes to the ring with. You got Lucy Mendez, Periwinkle, and Randy Ray, all interested observers right down there in the orchestra pit.
As we saw in their match, if you put them all out there as a collective unit, they're going to sneak some cheap shots in, they're going to get the upper hand, and they're going to try to run with it. And if things aren't going their way, they'll throw you a curveball and do what they want.
Here we go, and I'll tell you what, Crivello, not surprisingly, is not exactly rushing into a lockup with Jake Dirden.
That might be the smartest thing I've seen Crivello do all night. Challenging to Jake Dirden to a match tonight was insane in itself. But taking his time, making the big man...
He wants Jake Dirden to take his eye off of him. He wants Jake
He's looking
Dirden
for the opportunity.
Get his...
Here's the lockup.
A collar and elbow, that's not going to go Crivello's way. There's just no chance.
He's got the leverage advantage. Clearly the size and
corner,
power is
Fox
in Durden's corner.
Nice job by referee Brian Fox getting right in there.
This is classic brains versus brawn here.
And look at that, Dirden right up to, oh, but the break! And Crivello sinks in a nice forearm and a quick 1-2 punch. A little left and right. Look at him sinking those jabs.
Just like we talked about, looking for every opportunity, ducking the clothesline, throwing the big man off, using his speed.
Oh,
he should not have taken his eye off the ball.
Oh, and a big boot. I told you, tactical error.
He may be getting fitted for dentures after that.
Oh, and he is in trouble here. A face full of God only knows what's all over that rag. And boom.
Who knows where that towel has been? Heck, who knows where that claw of his has been?
And look at Crivello just escaping disaster at every corner.
Oh, classic pit stop.
Pit.
Are the Nasty Boys here?
I haven't seen that since Knobs and Skaggs, man.
Dirty Jake Dirden showing why he's
But
dirty.
a nice elbow to the temple from Crivello, and boy, did he need that. And a
Using the
hair.
beard. Using the beard to choke the man over the ropes. Brilliant.
Well, with a man that's not afraid to throw the rule book away, there's plenty of hair and beard to grab on a Jake Dirden.
Outside with Jake Dirden is not where Mario Crivello wants to be. This is not
Wait a
the
minute,
place.
maybe it is. He's got 3 people watching his back on the outside, Jesse.
But as we saw earlier, the
oh my God!
He just threw him off the stage!
I hope they were there to catch him. Jake Dirden just threw Mario Crivello to the floor of the Lawford.
Yeah, clear out.
This brawl has gone outside. Referee Brian
Lucy's
Fox
checking
letting
on
some
him.
leniency go here.
Perry's check. Oh, and Perry gets more of Jake Dirden than he wanted. That's for certain.
They definitely do not want to put their nose in the big man's business because he will give them a bow to
Jake
the
Dirden
face
is
for it.
absolutely decimating the entire Perfect Addiction out there.
He's taking on the Perfect Addiction single-handedly, not even asking Mr. Nice for some help. Jake Dirden is his own backup.
He's a one-man riot squad.
Writers are afraid of Jake Durden. They hand over TVs to the man. They are not going to fight Jake Durden. He's a big, scary individual, and I'm not afraid to say it. Okay, it doesn't make me less of a man to tell you I'm afraid of that 6'7" freaking
I would
monster.
too if he was biting my ear the way he was just biting Crivello's. Does Crivello still have 2 ears?
The way our ring announcer Cody Springer runs from Jake Durden,
Oh, he
the
went
man
for a
is
spike, but Crivello ducked out of the way, and Durden just drove that Asian spike thumb right into the ring post.
that is definitely a game changer. That is definitely a game changer.
That's Durden's
that just took
biggest
away.
weapon.
It could have took his finisher away. The man learned the Asian
And
spike
look at
from some of the
Crivello
best.
going after that thumb.
Seizing the advantage. He's seizing the advantage.
Now that's a man that studied his Durden right there.
I told you that he went into this thing with the plan, and his plan is to take the weapon, if you will, of mass destruction, the Asian spike,
And there
away
he
from
goes,
Jake
driving
Durden.
the thumb into the canvas. Continuing that assault right on the hand. Right on that right hand of Jake Durden.
Crivello clearly in charge now, showing you that he has the advantage. Using that 5 count to his advantage, getting every bit of that choke he can out of it.
Laying in that weight, using that rope to increase that pressure. Crivello is absolutely bringing it. Is he our new franchise champion tonight? That is not out of the question here. And look, there's a perfect addiction right on cue with Brian Fox's back turned and Crivello keeping him turned away from the real action.
They have
him.
used the referee better than anybody has ever used a foreign object in professional wrestling. They are making these referees, if from what you said, square dance around that ring, and they don't know what is up and what is down and who is doing what. They can't keep control of these perfect addiction matches tonight.
It did work against them at one point tonight, but generally speaking, that is the thing that helps him so often to create opportunity. And
2 knees to the hand. 2 knees to the hand. Crivello
There's an
telling the crowd he's going to be the
opportunity
champ.
And the perfect addiction are their own cheerleading section over there.
You got to feel like, Fef, that he's taken the Asian spike completely away. Like working over this hand, which is a great game plan, has taken the Asian spike away. His go-to move besides that is what? The choke slam? He's taken it all away from him right here.
There's no question about it. The Asian Spikes won Durden the majority of his matches everywhere, including PGP. That is one of the fastest acting finishers in the sport. Once that's clamped on, you have precious few seconds to escape before you're done. One of the most devastating finishers, and Crivello is doing his dead level best to neutralize it and doing a damn effective job at it.
Well, I mean, he has road-mapped his game plan all over this match. He doesn't leave the hand alone. He keeps going back, raking his hand across the ropes, the steel cable. That's nasty, Fef.
Crivello is absolutely decimating that hand, and in particular, the thumb of Dirden.
Beautiful arm breaker. That works the forearm and the hand at the same time. He's taken from his forearm down away from him. He's going to neutralize that complete arm when it's all said and
look
done.
at there, he's getting help from Winkle and Ray right now.
Right
They're
back
both
in, getting the
centering in on
advantage.
that arm too. And look at Crivello showing that awful tongue to the crowd of the Havana Theater. I thought Tommaso Ciampa taught him where to keep
Do not bring your mom, your wife, your girlfriend around Mario Andrew Crivello. Yes, the man is married. Yes, he talks about his 120-pound beautiful wife. But he is still a ladies' man. You never know what he's going to do. They are not safe. They may go home with the cutting-edge champ.
Well, I tell you what, Crivello has controlled more of this match than I would have ever dared dream coming into it. I don't want to undersell Crivello. For God's sakes, he's a cutting-edge champ. But this is, gosh dang, this is Dirty Jake Dirden. This man's been on an absolute, like, a roll like a freight train, just crushing guys one after another. I thought Crivello was out of his mind, but hey, maybe he knew what he was doing. Maybe there was a method to his madness. He may be a double champion. Oh, man. Look at Crivello.
You think Jake Durden's getting the advantage back, Crivello right back to that hand, and you're right. He's DDT, putting his head through the mat.
My God, this Crivello is lighting it up
He is
tonight.
dominating the Proving Ground Pro Champion like almost no one we've ever seen before. The man just beat John Bowen. He just beat Abe Jackson. Two very qualified contenders. He won the belt from Rough Crossing, probably the greatest champion we've ever had. The man held the belt for a year.
Oh,
Big
leaps into
Big
a
Boot, he comes back. That's the Jake Durden we know.
What
Can he
an
get the
error.
advantage?
Didn't see it come. It took a little too much time, maybe a little desperation from Dirden, but he found pay dirt with that huge boot.
Now the stomp to Crivello's hand. Turnabout is fair play. Now to the other hand.
Man, oh,
you take
man.
my hand, I'll take both your hands, says Jake Durden.
Oh, and the Greco-Roman lock. I think Crivello's in trouble.
You got to think, though, how much strength did he have? He broke that quickly. He probably would have
Oh
normally
my
kept that on a
God.
little longer, kept the advantage. You know that hand is bothering him.
Up and down, and Crivello driven into the mat. Winkle trying desperately to get Fox's
Winkle on the apron. The ref needs to get him off.
Mendez also trying. That hasn't escaped the notice of Jake Dirden, but once Randy Ray doing creeping up from behind. Look out! Oh, a belt
Randy
to the
Ray
head.
with the belt to Durden's face. We can have a new champion here. Crivello, roll him over for the cover.
That's got to be it.
One, two. He
Oh,
kicked out. How did he kick out of that fast?
2 at 7/8. 2 at 12/13. I don't know.
The Perfect Addictions plan coming to fruition perfectly, might I add.
And another belt chop.
Got
to
the
head
belt
of
again.
Durden. No way, pal. Durden got that belt away from Crivello.
Oh, he is
Just
Mr.
over the
Nice.
head.
He is Mr. Nice.
Nice is out, and
Oh!
Crivello takes advantage in from behind. Durden hits his own man, Mr. Nice. Look at
Randy Ray
landing
taking the
stomps on
advantage.
him.
Looking for the advantage, kicking a man while he's down.
Handful of beard and getting ready
We gotta
to
get
lay
some help
something
out
in
here
on
for
Durden
Mr.
here. What did
Nice.
Mario got in my thumb to the eye.
Mr. Nice is down, still not up. Took a belt shot from Durden.
And Crivello is clowning around with the advantage in hand. I think he should take it just a tad more serious here. Because Durden, see what I mean? Durden might be in trouble, but he's not out. And another huge boot right to the side of the face. Absolutely not Crivello into next week
I'm
with that one.
completely shocked by what I'm seeing here. Crivello's taking over. Durden's coming
what
back.
a soup bowl.
Oh my gosh, he's using the hand he's been had injured the whole match. I'm losing my words. This is so exciting, Faf.
He could barely use that left hand, and he is driving it right into the... but...
Crivello blocking the spike, doing everything he can.
Despite all the damage, Crivello is still taking that Asian spike extremely seriously. Oh, nice move from Dirden. He was in trouble.
Huge,
Not
huge
quite a
kick to
flying
the
drop
face.
kick, but got that flying
Oh my
boot and a
God,
3
it's
count.
over. He took his head off with that, and that's 3. He can beat you multiple ways. He shockingly just ended Crivello's night. He had the advantage the whole time. Jake Dirden pulls out the unbelievable win. I hate to say that, but Crivello was dominating him.
Well, Dirden's night may not be over, my friend.
They may have to get the smelling salts for him. I don't know if Crivello.
Perfect addiction creeping in there. Crivello's beat, but Dirden's night's not over. And look at Winkle and Ray. They've gone completely insane.
They've lost their mind. Perfect Addiction did leave with the belt, and they have lost their ever-loving minds. Crivello is directing traffic from the mat, trying to get his wits about him. Lucy Mendez breaking the ring. Blake Steele bum rushes the ring. He clears them out.
Blake Steele
all running.
The ring of the Perfect Addiction.
We've seen these two help each other in the past. They have a very, very strong mutual respect for each other.
Now
Blake Steele.
Look what Blake Steele found on the outside of the ring.
That's the prize he's been waiting for.
That is the prize he's been looking for, the prize he'll be meeting that very man for in 1 month.
He told me he sees it when he eats, he sleeps, when he's walking his kid around the block on his bike. It doesn't matter. He sees it all the time. He's obsessed with winning that belt. And the crowd seems to be behind him a little bit.
Blake Steele. Dirden does not want Blake holding that belt right now, pal. You can definitely tell that. And I'm not so sure that Dirden is overly happy that he was quote-unquote saved by Blake Steele right there.
I don't think so either. And the same thing happened with Blake. He wasn't real thrilled with Dirden throwing in the towel in that I Quit match. But he tried to save his career for another day. He may have been the reason Blake was healthy enough to win that tournament.
That
he may
is
have been
the most
injured
reluctant handshake I've ever seen.
Oh,
in PGP.
now the men are staring down.
There's the real
pullback.
deal right there. 1 month away, and both these men want that prize so bad they can each just taste it.
I think we're starting to see the true colors of both men. As much mutual respect as there is, they both want the same thing, and they're going to stop at nothing.
This is a battle of the baddest beards in indie wrestling. Dirden versus Seal, March 21st, Roots Event Center, Petersburg, Illinois. What a night tonight. Mario Crivello within a whisker of becoming a double champion, but our franchise champ remains Dirty Jake Dirden.
That's right, challenge accepted, aptly named. Blake Steele threw it out in January. It's going to happen. Rematch of the century for the title this time. I'm excited.
Plus, we named tag team champions.
Finally, since September of last year, we will have tag team champions in the proving ground. Who will it be? Some great teams already announced.
Come on out.
I'm excited.